It's time. I'm ready to finally show you guys my progress in FPV over the past 2 weeks. I've been flying pretty much every day, 5 to 6 hours a day. I've dropped everything just so I can practice FPV, and I'm kind of nervous about showing you. So over the past 2 days, I went around Los Angeles and flew FPV and I vlogged it. So here's what happened. I cannot remember the last time I was this excited to fly in a park. Yep, happened. It went in the water. I bought the Tiny Hawk freestyle from you. I just wanted to check if you had another one.
Yeah, I still have freestyles in stock.
Took a little dip in the water, like his.
That's a rough one.
Let me get a. You do refund or? No, I'm just kidding. No,
good try.
RC Depot, this guy's got you. Taylor, RC Depot, come see him. Dude, do you like the Tiny Hawk?
Oh yeah. This thing's great.
What would you rate it?
If you just want to cruise, it's probably one of the best. And like in terms of flight time, it's by far one of the best ones I've flown.
Yeah, it's dope, man. It's not waterproof though, which you found.
Waterproof.
Thanks for getting me back in the skies today.
For sure. Have fun with them.
See you later. Woo! Okay. Okay, so since I walked out of that store with these two quads, a lot of stuff has changed. In case you're wondering why there's a Canadian flag in the background, well, we actually had to relocate from America to Canada because it was safer to self-isolate. It's honestly crazy what is going on in the world today, but I hope you are safe no matter where you are. I wanted to come in and break down this video real quick and explain what you're seeing a bit further. In case you're wondering, where's the real steady footage that you're so used to seeing? To answer that question, I'm just gonna give you a backstory in my history with drones. I started out on DJI products, the DJI Phantom 3 in 2015, quickly went up to the Mavic range, the Mavic Mini, Mavic Air, and in 2019, I became bored. So I got into FPV, but my approach was all wrong. I went straight to a 5-inch quad and I didn't even jump on a simulator. And I remember I was trying to fly line of sight and I crashed within 5 seconds and my confidence completely got destroyed. I thought my DJI experience would transfer over. Oh, I was really wrong. And more importantly, I didn't really have the time to try and learn every day because I was about to fly to America and start traveling around and making content. So that's when I met Josh and made the formula that you've been so used to seeing in all my videos where EWAT FPV and now Sammy as well have come in and they flew, and I would get Mavic shots and I would vlog and someone else would get cinematic shots. And I loved that formula for so long. But obviously I want to fly FPV. People are asking me, when are you going to fly? Well, I have been wanting to fly for so long. And 2 weeks ago I was like, right, this is when we're gonna crack this. So I had some time. I finally got on the simulator. I got an X7 Tyrannus because the transmitter that I had didn't work. And if you are looking to get into FPV, I would say my advice is to start small. Maybe you can go small, I don't know. But I started out on the Tiny Hawk 2. This thing can take such a beating, but you're gonna crash when you learn to fly. And this thing I've crashed so many times and it made it through. We even took it to the desert, it landed in the sand, it was great. And then I got the Tiny Hawk freestyle and oh my God, I'm absolutely in love with this quad. I think the second day I got it, I met Josh and Sammy and they jumped on it and it was so funny just watching them because they're so used to flying the 5 inches and they was doing all the moves that they usually do. And I was like, wow, and it's really cool to see someone, you know, who's experienced like Ewart and Josh. This is them flying right now. I was like, wow, these guys, like I got some work to do. And that's exactly what I do. I've been flying this thing for every single day, for 2 to 3 hours a day. I will put in the hours to get comfortable and get smooth. But now I'm ready to go to that 5-inch and go get on that GoPro, and I cannot wait to show you that. I'm gonna talk about more at the end of the video. So I'm now gonna resume the vlog where Sammy FPV and Alexa and I traveled down south to film the 5th episode of All You Need Is FPV, which is coming out in about 2 days. So we stayed at this hotel that backed onto this huge golf course with palm trees, and I drove past it, I was like, I've got to fly this. Roll it, roll it, roll it. so now it's time to meet Sammy. We are gonna film some dope shit today. We are missing Ewald. Ewald cannot make it today. However, we are gonna meet Alexa. Hey! If you haven't seen Sammy's stuff, like, yo, he previously tracked some Teslas with us. He's tracked Lamborghinis. I don't think there's a vehicle you haven't. You probably tracked like tanks and shit, man. Like,
I don't know about tanks.
I'm gonna drive and Sammy's gonna track, and then afterwards he's gonna give tips on flying smooth and tracking. Then I might also have a go with my 2-inch. What do you think about it?
It's kind of windy right
It's
now.
kind of windy. This is with some Real Steady on it as well. So we have Real Steady that is Hero 8. And Sammy, give us the walkthrough on how you be a badass car tracker. So let's do this. Here we go.
When you're chasing it, you gotta have to understand that you gotta be behind that car. So how you get behind that car is keep that car in frame when you're flying. Don't do no crazy movement. Just kind of keep it slow pace, you know what I mean? Shot, lock into that shot, keep it in frame, and just
Speed kind
go
of thing. How do you
in a
gauge the
consistent
speed the car's going? Does that help if you know the speed that the car's going? Or you can just kind of tell by.
You can just tell when the driver is moving kind of fast. You kind of just see it, you know. So you just gotta know that you just gotta get up on a throttle and stuff like that. But pretty much just keep it in frame and chase it, man.
Okay.
It's not. So Joe's gonna be flying the drone in the car right now, right? Which is pretty hard, you guys. You know, flying outside the car is a lot easier, but when you're in the car, things change. So the movement of the car, the wind, so things like that. So fly in the air now, get in the air, understand? Okay, so you're in the air now,
Yeah.
right? All right, so the car's moving now.
Yeah.
So, you ready,
Yeah.
Joe? You see the car?
Yeah,
going?
I'm behind.
Okay, so we're on the road now,
Oh my God, this is crazy.
okay?
Shut the windows. It's in the middle.
Okay, so we're going right now, on the road.
Oh my God, I'm doing this.
How is it right now?
Yeah, it's good. The connection's actually not bad. It's
Okay, we're going 40 miles per hour right now. So
gotta
communication is
catch up.
key when you're following cars. So I'm going 40 miles per hour, I'm going at consistent speed,
you probably,
okay?
I just need to catch up to you real quick.
Okay,
because
so
I'm not
how far are
nowhere
you?
near you? I'm quite far.
Quite far.
let me just catch up.
Hey, Joe, I see you.
This is not, dude. Do you know what it is? The wind's blowing. We can't do it this way. We've got to do it the other way because the wind is blowing at me. That's what the issue is.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull over to the side.
You're gonna have to turn around.
I told you wind is gonna play a big factor.
No, but like I'm going against the wind.
All right, Joe, going. Oh, I saw you. All right, we're here. Okay, I see you now. I see you.
Slower. You're gonna have to go slower.
I'm going slow. Come on, Joe, speed up.
Dude, it's not going any faster.
It can go faster. It's on. See, that's what I'm telling you guys. When you're chasing cars, right, and you're in the car, it's a little difficult because I'm moving and he's flying, so he's trying to gauge
Just slow
the
down for
speed.
2 seconds.
So I'm slowing down right now. I'm going only 30 miles per hour.
Okay, I've got it.
Okay, I see your shadow already. Okay, I see you in the rear, my back mirror.
Oh my God, I'm doing it. Ah! Dude, this is actually sketchy. Ah!
All right.
Yeah, I think what I'm used to doing when you fly in the Mavic is you kind of get a bit of height. You don't want to do that here because if you go, especially if it's windy, the higher you go, I think the windier it gets, right? And all of a sudden you're just too far and you can't even, like, you've got to stop. How do you think I did?
Not bad. You know, I don't expect you to be the best at it in the beginning. You know what I
I think
mean?
I'm one of those.
So, I think practice makes perfect. So, just
All right, let me try.
practice. You suck though.
Okay, so that is the video, guys, and what you're actually seeing right now is the early stages of the new formula that I want to implement on this channel. I've been wanting to do it for so long. I'm going to be flying FPV, I'm going to be editing, and I'm going to be vlogging. That means I'm going to be able to produce so much more content for you guys, and I'm beyond excited, and I cannot wait to be able to travel again. I want to hear all your feedback. Message me on Instagram, hit me up in the comments. And if you are new to my channel, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.